Good to see you. I've been looking at the back of your head for a while. Merritt, thank you. Wonderful. I don't get a chance to read poems very much. I do other work with writing, but so, yay. So my first poem is called No Like Chansum. I was buying coffee at Rodeo's store in Makawao, and I pumped the last pump out of the coffee thing, and there was a guy next to me, and I said, "Oh, look, sorry, but there's another one there. You can get your coffee there." He said, "I know, like Chansum," and he walked away, and I thought, that phrase is so interesting. So this is called No Like Chansum. My kind of people walk upright in the sun. They're not afraid to stand bare head in the moonlight. They have spines and eyeballs. They have mothers and fathers. My kind of people dream when they sleep. They get hungry and they want things. They laugh when things are funny. And when they get mad, they get mad. They breathe in and out. They are my kind. Seen anybody like that? Because I'm still trying to find my kind. As soon as I find my kind, I'm going to stick to it. When I find my kind of people, I'm going to reach out to them and pat them on the back. I'll feel at home then. Everywhere I look, I'll recognize the place, and I'll understand that I belong there with those people, even if I can't explain why. I will feel that I have enough, that life itself is enough. I'll belong. I'll belong. I'll belong so much that maybe I'll even imagine holding all my people in my big, big arms and lifting them into the sky, or leading them forward to better homes and bigger farms or deeper rivers, something good like that. My kind of people are not afraid to love. They know that life is a red bird that sings with a voice like silver as it flies between the burning forest and the hurricane. Perhaps I will even be a leader of my kind when I find them. On the other brain, there's you. I wonder about you sometimes. What kind is your kind? Do they inhale when I exhale? Are they waiting in the bushes, waiting to jump out and get me? How did you lose them? The same way I lost mine? How many kinds are there? Sometimes I want to ask you those questions, but I don't. I know, like Chansum. It's not that I don't like you. In fact, I wish the best for you, and provided one thing. Provided that you wish the best for me. And one more thing. Provided that you go first. You do that. Everything is going to be okay. Probably. That's about all I can say on that subject. So, now, next time you see me walking by and I don't say anything, and you don't say anything either, now you know why.
Very appropriate.
This is called Dirty World. This morning I was waiting to use the ATM. You don't want to say ATM machine because you already said it when you said ATM, the M. Just as ATM stands for the machine already, so did I. At 7:30 a.m., 7:30 ATM, waiting while the woman at the M kept pushing buttons and cursing and tearing up receipts and reinserting her card. Then a man walked up to me. He'd been sitting on a bench at that hour curly gray hair, slender. I knew by his arms and his neck that he'd worked a lot. His gray eyes looked past me at a tree across the way. He said, "You know, right here, at one time, families lived under the same roof." "Here?" I said. "Here at this ATM?" "The children with their parents and grandparents and great-grandparents under one roof. The knowledge was passed down. Nothing was lost. This was the Chinese way. Family all together." The woman at the money machine turned to us and screamed, "I only need $22.19. I don't need no fucking $40. And she threw a piece of green money onto the concrete and left. I stepped up. The man who knew about families walked toward the tree. I put my plastic card into the hungry mouth. The ground under my feet was littered with money. People are such slobs. I have some poems about the earth here. Let's see if I can do this one. It's called Reverse Challenge. Try this. I'll give you a face. You do the cutting. Carve it into ravines. Oh, great whittler. Let the landscapes slide if you dare. Water runs the ravines. Where tilth manages messes. So carve this into messages that tell the rude truth about you, if you dare. Oh, reverse challenge. That's very nice. Let's see. This is a love letter from the earth. Love letter from the earth. You, my darling disease of life. The rust of progress. Rooting like worms in my hide. I, being your feet, your floor, your body, your place, wonder how you can imagine another life. There are no other lives. I am your dream, you think, but no, you are mine. Okay, it's fun. But try this here. This is called filibuster. The globe keeps bumbling out, stupider on stupid, worse on weak. But the earth burns with its cool ambitions and stirs everything severally. The globe fits the hand, but the earth fits only itself and rides the gas ball circuit wearing a mask of blue ideas. You hold the globe in a spotlight planning your campaign, but you tromp the earth which selects your death. A real cheerful, funny poem. Here's a
Black Irish.
how much should I go on? How long should I go on with this? I don't know at the time.
Nearly 7 minutes, yeah. You're 7 minutes in.
Another 7
So
minutes?
you're halfway in.
Okay,
7 minutes.
okay, good.
Keep on rolling.
Here's a poem about
I'll
the
give you a 3 minute signal.
Okay, just go.
Not 20.
Here's a poem about the wind, personifying the wind. The wind. A child, draped in flimsy water, wanders over this sun-fired field, parting the grass with her fingers. Her long silver hair is 3 times the length of her little legs, and she shakes her hair loose. This hair gathers the small flowers, white and blue, and as it rakes behind her in the green land. The child is crying. She's lost. There was no other like her, no companion, no food to share if she had one. Her hands glitter with a cool fire, and she holds them before her uselessly. Beyond that next hill, though, beyond the river, lies a band of trees where she will disappear and wait, knowing that life is never the same as itself and never rejects its own opportunities. Wait, yeah. Thanks. Okay, a couple childhood things here. This is my first memory. It's called From Two Worlds. I really thought about, well, what's the first thing I remember? And why in hell do I remember that? It's so interesting. Like, why? We've forgotten so much. I forgot most of my life already, but here. Okay, so here we go. This is honest. It's like, and it mentions a couple of my brother and sister and like that in there. My dad and so on. From Two Worlds. My earliest memory eating puffed rice at Scotty Gifford's house on Danbury Street. He said, "Those white things are dead mice." I know a lie when I hear one, but that doesn't change the bowl full of dead mice. I pretend I'm full and slip back home, where there is a cement wall, a slippery tube narcissus flowers, sun, and dog poop. I watch at how fast hot cement soaks up spit. Dad said, "Don't play with the baby ducks. I'm too rough. I don't have them. Sue has them." One Sunday, most everyone left. I chased a game of little duck till it broke when I stepped on it. When all came home, I said, "The dog did it." That worked. I fooled them. When you lie and no one knows, you have a magic power, but you can't tell anyone. I can tell Dick, but he's just as bad as me. Sue is the nicest of all, but I can't tell her. Dad would yell, and Mom would get disappointed. On the front curb, I sharpened popsicle sticks into swords. I'll do this one, and that'll be it. Thank you. It's called The Queer Door. I remember dropping my brother off on the brink of the machinery of freeways so that he could hitch back to San Francisco. The sun was setting. I was a young married man heading north with my responsibilities. I hurt for him, walking naked there with only a flute, right into the big teeth of the on-ramp. He was poetry for me then, doomed to obscurity. Smarter than anyone else, unnecessary anymore, laughing, soon to be despised. I was softer on myself, with my purpose and my children and my car, heading right for the house where we would all sleep together and I would make my life into anything that seemed fit. Now, isn't that funny? My brother was never seen again. That car trashed in a wrecking yard, it threw a rod. Just 2 years later, my ex-wife's life, now as obscure to me as the habits of polar bears. And I, of all people, am writing a poem. Or is it a poem? Is there a difference between a poem and a tragic ache? I think it's no longer given us to know. This, the baffling that poems are meant for. A door where no door should be, and not merely to be mysterious, not to make a red streak go across the sky for no reason. No, but to resolve itself into a bird that dies at our feet. A mechanical bird, sent here with a message in its bill, a message of grave importance written in the Cyrillic alphabet. Poetry is not a report. It is as queer as a 500-pound fly that was sent you as a cure for diarrhea. Poetry is not about butterflies, though it is one. Or a strong bird flying low over the lawn. A time-lapse video of my entire life compressed to 90 seconds. Now that would be a poem. So would a photograph in which I could predict my own death. For these, I would give my most valued possessions. The dust of a wrecked car. A compost-stained mattress. Thank you. Good.
I'm the...
You're Robin.
I'm Robin.
And I'm you. So you go over.